the power of narrative in our lives. What's the story? Like how actually Lewis is a construct. You understand? There is no Lewis. Lewis is a construct. Is a story you keep telling yourself. And others constructed a story called Lewis. It's a drawer filled with meaningless thing alone, but together somehow it works. It's an invisible loop, as Hofstadter calls it. It's a weird self-referential entity. You keep referring to yourself, but there is no other references.
Right.
It's like and this is very powerful to understand. We're just stories. We're just like, so if we are stories, what happened to you truly doesn't matter. What you tell yourself happened to you. That's the story. That's the narrative. That's the powerful thing. And by changing the narrative, you change the reality of what happened to you. It doesn't matter what happened. It's like it disappears and it is replaced. And so actually this is a very powerful lesson from my mother that took me many, many years to understand. So, but by observing the narrative and focusing on the narrative, you have more powerful tools at your disposal to deal with it. Instead of like digging at the past, what happened when you were 6 years old and, what happened in that room? Like, what? I don't know. And then you dig at it, traditional psychotherapy, you go there and you scratch at those doors and that doesn't matter. What did I tell myself? And what started to unfold from there? How it affected my narrative? This is something I can work with because it leads to the present moment. So I can retrace the story better than the actual occurrence, which is like a leap. It's a jump. I can retrace the story that I told myself. It's like a breadcrumb trail back to the origin.
Wow.